I'm Alifah Kareningrum, and I'm a student from State Islamic University of Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. Here I am in this video going to retell a story by the novel that I read. The novel is Match by Ally Condie, and it tells a love story between three characters. And it started with this one girl, Cassia, who was really nervous that she was about to attend a banquet. This banquet is called Match Banquet and held by the official, or we can call it as the government. She was really nervous about it because it was going to find her a match or a soulmate, and she was also really nervous because finally she's going to spend her entire life with somebody that she never really known before. But at the banquet, when it was her turn to be on the stage to see what the official have for her, unlike the other participant who got easily to see their match at the screen, when it was Cassia's turn, the screen went blank for a minute, and then it showed somebody's faces. It was Sanders, her best friend. That means that her match is her own best friend. And when she found out, Cassie was really happy and had nothing to worry about, that after all, she's going to spend her entire life with her own best friend, that maybe both of them going to live at the same neighborhood or at the same province. And then after the banquet, each of the participants is going to be given by the official a silver box which consists of a microcard. The microcard tells about information of their match and further notice of the match system. Cassia at that time was so eager to find out about the microcard has for her that when she went home, she opened the box and took out the microcard to see what it had for her. What it has for her, I'm sorry. And then when she took out the microcard, at first it showed Sanders' face, but then it went blank, and then somebody's face appeared. It was Kai Markham, who happened to be her own friend too, and lived at both of Sander and Cassia neighborhood. It was so confusing and frightening because the microcard wasn't supposed to work like that. And then, when it was so confusing and frightening, she put the thing away inside her closet. That the next day, when Sander and Cassia meet at the second school and talked about each of their microcards, Cassia only carried on the conversation and not wanting to Sander to know about hers, because when he found out, it will mess everything up between them. And then one day, when she and Sander and other friends went to a game center, suddenly an official came to Cassia, and the official told her that she wanted to talk about something away from Cassia's friend and included Sander. So both of them, the official and Cassia, went away outside to talk about something. The official then happened to know the accident about the microcard, the Cassia's microcard, and the official told Cassia that it was the match system's mistake and nothing to worry about. But still, the accident considered as confidential, that Cassia had to keep it as a secret. And then, maybe if Cassia wanted to talk it down to somebody, then Cassia had to let the official know whom she gonna talk it with. And then Cassia thought for a minute, and she told the official that she's going to talk it down with her own grandfather. And then of course the official granted her will. But then, when Cassia talked it down with her grandfather gave her something instead. It was a poem kept inside a certain part of Cassia's artifact. Cassia's artifact was a compact powder. So, Cassia read the poem and tried to figure out the poem. What behind it, what's the meaning of the poem. But the poem had a deep meaning and deep language that Cassia failed to figure it out. After that, it was time for Cassia doing the leisure activity which she chose to hike. The hiking or the leisure activity is going to be scheduled and followed by other participants or citizens at her age. And unexpectedly, Kai Markham was following the leisure activity too. So both of them going to regularly meet and spend some time. So, the first day of the leisure activity, about to wrap the red fabric around a fallen tree. It was the activity, and the activity had to be done in pairing. And then Cassia and Kai got paired off. So both of them going to spend the leisure activity together, and then yeah, a lot of things going to be happen between them. So it was true that while doing the activity, Kai and Cassia went along and found about each other's feeling or interest. And then both of them realized that something between them was changed, that it was a strong feeling. Cassia sure that it was a big interest for Kai, and so was Kai, realizing the same thing. At the end, when the leisure activity was come to an end, both of them confessed to each other about their feelings, but both of them also known that their feelings going to put them in danger because Kai is an aberration and Cassia is originally came from the citizen that an aberration wasn't supposed to be matched with somebody, or if Kai was so keen to be matched with Cassia, it will be considered as an infraction for the society. Sorry. So they didn't want to put each other in danger, so they would just carry on of their life. But then the big news coming, and it was came for Kai, and also it was came with horrific ways because it was came in early in the morning with a scream of somebody's. The screams belongs to Kai's mother, who got the news that her son Kai is going to be moved to other province for a better job. The screams were very shocking and waking the neighborhood. Then Cassia's families and Sanders' family and other neighbor came to see the accident or the event. And then Cassia's father asked what happened. So Kai's mother answered that her son is going to be moved to other province for a better job, but in reality, her son is going to be sent out for a war, that her son is going to be in the front line of the border for fighting in a war. And it was very terrifying for the neighborhood that they put this belief for the official to put an aberration in front line of the border to fight on a war. But then one city official came to rescue. He told all of the neighbor or the people who came to see the event to put out or take out their red tablets. The red tablets have its own function. It was to erase the memory that happened 12 hours ago, and everyone took it, including Cassia and Sander. But for Sander, the tablet won't work in a way. And as for Cassia, because she didn't want to forget that event happening, she threw the tablets away. And then the next day, when Kai was gone, and also with his family, Kai's mother and Kai's father was gone from the neighborhood and the city. The big news again came for Cassia this time, that her family is going to move to the other province also. It was Kaya province. The Kaya province. They were moved because of their mother's being or behave, because her mother, Cassia's mother, wrote a report about agricultural in other provinces that it turned out to be considered as infraction. And then the other day after that, Cassia's family was moved out. But before they were moving out of the province, Cassia came to a plan that she wanted to found Kai, because she was still sure about her feelings for Kai, that she wanted to found Kai and being together again. Days after days, also after Cassia's family moved out from the previous province to the new province, that was Kia province, Cassia always found a way to found Kai. Her mother and Sander was helping her too to find Kai, because after all, Kai was Sander's friend, and her mother knew about Cassia, who grew feelings for Kai. The story ended here, that Cassia still find a way to found Kai's position or Kai's staying. So the story will be continued in the next series. It was Crossed. So that was the end, that Cassia is still trying to find Kai with the help of her mother and Sander. So that was the story about this book, Match by Ally Condie. Thank you for the attention. I'm sorry if there's a mistake by my speaking skills or something. Thank you very much. See ya. Thank you.